What's going on, everybody? Hopefully you guys are having an awesome day. My day's getting a little bit better now that I can go to FedEx and pick up the new snake. So I've been waiting around all day to get this snake because apparently there's 2 different shipping times for FedEx from Indianapolis to the local hub here just north of Cincinnati, and it was not put on the 10 o'clock truck, so it was put on the 2:30 truck. So it's almost 3 o'clock now, going to pick up the snake. I have no idea why they would not put live animals on the earlier shipment, just so FedEx doesn't have to worry about it or have a liability issue on there. But we'll go see if the snake is alive. Hopefully it's alive. You guys already know who it's from. It's from Kobylka. So we got a male ball python. Should be a really nice add-on. I would like to say it's the last piece to the puzzle, but we all know we just can't stop buying ball pythons. As long as they're well taken care of and they're healthy and everything like that, there's nothing wrong with purchasing more and more animals, as long as it's not out of our limits. And so the possibility it could be a good breeder. It definitely has 2 of the genes that I really want, so it is a 3-gene ball python, and one of the extra ones was just kind of like an add-on. It was like a couple $100 more, so I was like, well, why not? So we'll just kind of see what happens and how it works out. But yeah, not to keep this video going any longer, we'll just enjoy the view for a little bit. We'll go to FedEx, we'll pick it up, open it up really fast just to make in the parking lot, just to see if it's alive, and then we'll take it home and I'll show you guys what it is. Alright, we finally made it back to the house from FedEx. Everything went really well, really smoothly. I already let Justin know that the snake arrived, is healthy, is doing very well. A little skittish, but I think that's pretty normal after getting bounced around on an airplane in the back of a semi-truck for the last couple of days. So let's just check out the snake and then I'll talk to you a little bit more about him. So this is the leopard yellow belly clown. And I really don't know too much about the yellow belly stuff, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit of reading on that, since I have one I really don't know that much about them. But I do love the leopard stuff and just about everything, whether it's the pies or the clowns or just any other combo that there is. I just think it looks really awesome, and for whatever reason, I think maybe one of my mini favorites is the leopard pastel clown. So I couldn't really find one on Morph Market, and I was like, well, I have a pastel clown, so maybe in the future I could try to make something other than buying it. But again, it's all about the combos and if you hit the odds. So what's cool about the leopard is that it's one of the ingredients for the Batman. I don't want to throw down $3,500 for a Batman, so maybe at some point in the future I could get a female spot nose and pair them together and see what happens. And as everybody knows, you can buy Batmans and you could possibly miss on making more Batmans, which would definitely suck. So let's check this guy out really fast. Really awesome coloring on him. Very bright. Really cool markings on the side. I love how bold the stripe is on the back of him. It pretty much goes all the way around. I wish he would kind of come out of his little hiding. There we go. You can see kind of like the head marking, which is awesome. This guy has some wicked looking eyes, which photos of that are on Instagram. Really cool. There we go. Love the eyes on him. And when I had him in the car, out just checking on him, when the natural sunlight was coming through the window, he just looked phenomenal. Lots and lots of iridescence. Unfortunately, we all know how ball pythons end up as adults. They do dull out unless you get some enhancing genes in them, which could be a possibility in the future. But as of right now, I just think the leopards are just a really, really solid gene to have. And then we'll check on the underside for the yellow belly markings. Again, I need to learn a little bit more about the yellow belly stuff, but there we go. This is him. This is my second male. I'll show you guys my first male that I got, in clowns, that is. So look back here, kind of had not the greatest shed, but I do need to clean out all of these cages and get all new repti chip in here. So this is last year's banana clown, which I think looks really awesome. And he's almost up to 500 grams, but no ladies for him because I don't have any that are up to the right weight. The only two females that would be a possibility for next year, because I think this guy will take about a year. I'm not going to rush him because there's no need to try to get him to breed within 6 or 7 months. And then the banana clown's almost a year and is almost ready. I would say it's almost ready. So I have the female pastel clown, and she looks good. She's sitting almost at 600 grams at a year, which I think is cruising right along. And then the other female that could possibly be a match is the butter clown. So again, she's last year's, almost at 600 grams, eating very well. And I really like the butter clowns. I don't see too many of them. She really hasn't faded out that much, but she is only a year old. I mean, she looks a lot better in person than on camera. But she has nice yellows, and then the browns on the top just look really cool, like it's spilling down or dripping down on the sides of her body. And she has a nice little heart pattern on the top of her head. I do have two other females over there that were this year's, which would be, I think, awesome to put leopard into. But I already know my main problem is that if I ever do breed, and this is the thing that scares me half to death, is losing snakes or having babies die on me, or even the parents, or the possibility of me just keeping all of them, which is a very high probability. So this is going to be her little place he's gonna live in for the next couple of months. And I know a lot of people don't like tubs, and I know a lot of people on here get on me about putting them in tubs or the rack systems. But I have, how many ball pythons do I have? I think I have like, I don't even know, I need to count them. I think I have like 12, 13, 14, maybe even a little bit more than that. And I don't have any of them that do not eat every single week. I don't know if I'm just getting lucky. I don't know if it's because they're in very confined areas where they feel very secure, and they have great humidity, great heat. I do keep the room at 85 degrees, so that does help. But I do see people put them in very large containers, like those in the background, and or PVCs like that, and they have issues with their snakes eating. But luckily, and I say luckily, I haven't fed him yet, but they're all eating every week, no issues, and they're all in rats. I hope this little dude will take a rat for me. Actually, I'm going to go to John Chosmer's tonight and get all my rats, and I'm just going to pick up a rat pup for him, and hopefully he eats. I mean, he's pretty big, so I would assume he's on rats. Hopefully. And again, I'm just going to have to see what happens. So I do have a hide for him, and then I do have a water dish, so everything will be perfectly set up for him. But man, I'm just shocked on how awesome this little dude looks, because he looks way, way better in person than on Morph Market. And I hesitated, and I was like, I really don't know if I want yellow belly. But right now, Morph Market's kind of like, if you hesitate for too long, then if you go back and you say, yeah, I want to buy that now, I've done it quite a few times. They are gone very, very quickly. So I don't know if everybody's just wanting snakes right now or what's going on, but they are hot items. So really excited to have him, and I keep calling my snakes females. Or I keep calling my male snakes females because I have so many females that it's just like burned into my brain to call all my snakes females. But you guys know what I mean, and I'm not hurt. I don't think I'm hurting their feelings by accidentally calling them a male. But we'll have to see what this little dude can do for the future and how he's going to look. So many updates on him, lots of pictures on Instagram. So be prepared for that. Hopefully you guys have an awesome day. Really appreciate the support on the channel. I'll see you guys on the next one.